you.
Okay, so again, congratulations to the stakes po na napili natin last year when we had this pilot. Ang napili din po sa isa sa 5 sa Pilipinas ay ang Toledo Stake. So we're very lucky because our humanitarian project manager is also the stake president na nag-pilot ng Starting My Business last year. So ibig sabihin, meron po siyang experience, meron po siyang bibigay ng mga counsel sa atin in case we need more guidance sa how to do it. Okay? So ngayon po, just to give you a recap of the many things that have been happening po sa WSR, meron po tayong mga iba't ibang mga problems and interventions. When it comes to food, we have the fast offering assistance. Tinuturo natin palagi po yan during our yearly na Sacred Fund, Sacred Opportunity, Sacred Fund, Sacred, ano to? Responsibility, not opportunity. Okay, we also have emotional resilience as part of it. For education, meron po tayong education for better work. We also have the real products such as the PEF, Benson, and BYU. For jobs, nilaunch po natin ang accelerated job search and finding a better work. And just a heads up again sa ating mga stake specialists here, we will be choosing a couple as recommended by each coordinating council para po sa employment case management. So we will be needing a couple who will serve as our senior service missionaries for this. For debt, savings, and investment, meron po tayong personal finances. And hopefully, marami na po sa mga members natin ang nakapag-aral na sa kurso na yan. And so for business, as you all know, we now have the Starting My Business. This is a separate program from the Starting and Growing My Business. So you can tell that in the coming maybe years, now that we have launched the Starting My Business, magla-launch din po tayo ng Growing My Business to those who have already launched their businesses. So ito po yung ating magiging model sa ating SMB. It's a faith-based process. As you can see here, Starting My Business is a faith-based process designed to teach you to start and run a small business by actually doing it. Now, ang ating pong proseso ay magsisimula sa first meeting pa lang. Therefore, wala po dapat a-absent sa mga participants. You have to complete all the lessons here. You have to attend all the weekly meetings and activities. And then, we have to clearly establish that sa lahat po na napili na nandito ngayon, you are expected that you will launch a small business enterprise by lesson 5. Yan po yung pinaka-purpose ng program ito. That's why we said those who have businesses already are not really the candidates for this one. Also, just letting you know, you will receive a learning capital worth $500 each right after lesson 4. It will be talked about more in the coming weeks, papaano po ito. Pero dapat, ang pinaka-prerequisite ito is that you have successfully participated in the previous weeks ng mga activities. So, ganun po ka-importante yan. So, as you can see here, there are only 8 lessons. Ang lesson number 1 is actually choosing ano ba yung gusto ninyong gawin. And then lesson 2 to 3, you will now create your business plans. Lesson 4 is the time you will present the business idea. And then lesson 5, you will now receive, after lesson 4, you will now receive your learning capital, and then you can start doing it. And you can see here in lesson 6, you are expected to fail, meaning to say, ito po kasi para kayo nag-OJT on business, right? So we don't expect that everything will come smoothly sa una ninyong gagawin. That's why you have to learn to adjust, recalibrate, and learn along the way. That's why pagdating ng lesson 7, you will now assimilate ano yung mga dapat ninyong ginawa pala before. Mga lessons learned ba from your from your initial launching. And then lesson 8 is where you will continue to adjust. And all this process, brothers and sisters, ang pinaka-sentro ng gagawin natin is that we will help solve our problems with the Lord's help. That's actually the big difference of studying this as compared to learning business outside the Starting My Business na program. So a self-reliance group of 10 participants, as instructed, 1 group per stake, you have been chosen from every ward na pinili po sa mga magpa-participate ngayon. Now, ito pa yung schematic overview. Ito yung mga dapat ninyong You can have a screenshot of this one, pero weekly, makikita nyo mag-unfold tong mga to. These are the lessons and what you will be learning from this one. Nakita nyo po yung week 0, this is the orientation. Gagawin nyo po ito in your individual stake, and we hope that you will launch it the soonest, like this coming week. So you have to understand the course objectives and then explain and invite commitment to start the business. And then the group formation among the interested. Dahil nandito na kayo, napili na kayo, mas magiging smooth na to. You just have to talk about yung mga gagawin po ninyong meetings, doon na kayo magkakasundo, no? And then you will also be assigned a mentor, you'll talk about it. Pagdating po ng week 1, how can I start my business? Meron po kayong lesson nito. Okay? Take note of this. If you plan to have your orientation by Sunday, let's say it's Sunday, tapos nag-decide po kayo na ang inyong weekly lesson will fall on a Saturday. So what you can do is, in the morning, you will have your lesson, and then nandun po kayo sa Sabado na yan, the entire day, meron po kayong tinatawag na Saturday activity. It will be explained to you what will happen there. Non-participation means you will need to discontinue. Kailangan maka-attend po kayo dyan sa lesson 1, Saturday activity as well. Klaro po ba yon, mga facilitators? So, dito kasi masusubukan kung talagang they are really committed to doing this. Diyan yung makikita if they are committed to finishing everything. So, pag nag-absent na kaagad yan ng Saturday activity, that means they will not be part of the group. You have to look for somebody else. Kaya merong, importante po ito na makausap nyo individually yung mga participants ninyo that they have to commit to attend that activity. Klaro po sa ating lahat yon, especially the specialists. You know, you have to conduct an orientation. In this case, ang Tagbilaran will have it tomorrow. So, Luz, sa inyo tomorrow orientation. Pagpasok ng linggo na yan, let's say the following Saturday, you have to do your lesson 1 at the same time that day. Everybody should attend and do the Saturday activity. Question so far?
Sister Ayo,
Go ahead.
for the sa $500
Mm-mm.
no? Kaya meron yata kami na review kagabi from $250 to $500 depending sa
Hello, brother.
President?
Brother, ano po, merong case sa ibang bansa po kasi may flexibility do sa amount, pero dito po sa atin sa Pilipinas, nag-decide na po ang area na doon tayo sa $500.
oh, wow, thank you po.
Doon po tayo sa $500.
Thank you po. Thank you for the question and for the answer, President.
Thank you po, President Bautista.
Okay, let's continue. So, ito po, nakita ninyo yung papaano siya tatakbo. 8 weeks lang po ito, pero actually, you may spend about 2 to 3 more weeks pagdating po doon sa pag-create mismo ng business plan. Kasi, hindi sabay-sabay na makakaisip ka agad. Kaya kailangan ng papasok dito na ma-involve na yung mga mentors in case they need to be mentored about how to go about it. So, pero pagdating po, sabay-sabay na, yung week 5 natin na tinatawag, yun na yung lahat kayo makakatanggap ng business grant, materials grant rather. And then, makikita nyo yung mga nasa bottom, no, yung green. Meron talagang very strong partnership with your individual mentors. Okay? So, let's move on. So, other fundamentals po ng SMB, remember, na ang profile of the participants and the Saturday activity is a crucial test for those who will stay in the class. And thankfully, sa mga naging pilot naman po natin, they actually remain. Lahat ng naka-attend na to, nagdire-diretso sila. With one exception sa Toledo, President, because that participant had to move back to Manila. Kaya hindi na siya nakasama doon sa pilot. But the rest of the participants did stay and
Yes.
tama po na? Ayan. And then also, there should be the involvement of the specialized working group and business mentors. Ideally po, at least one mentor for that participant. Pero, pwede din po yung tinatawag natin mga group mentoring. Kasi, syempre, nag-uusap din yung mga mentors na yan. And babasin natin yan kung ano rin yung kanilang expertise so that they can really advise well sa mga estudyante nila, sa mga mentees po nila. This program is not, no, SMB will not, number one, this program is not for the chronically unemployed or those with lack of drive, commitment, or willingness. Ibig sabihin po nito, hindi ito yung para sa mga mahihiyain, tapos kailangan pa talaga silang pilitin ng mag-participate dito. If kayo po ay na-force na mag-participate dito and you don't really have, the desire to participate, you can tell your bishop right now na you are withdrawing. Kasi we really want you to be committed. Kasi kayo po mismo gagawa ng negosyo dito. Your mentor will not think of the business for you. Kayo din po talaga ang kikilos dito. You will plan about the operations, the marketing of your product. Ibig sabihin po nito, kayo mismo mag-aaral ang estudyante, kayo na mismo ang mag-carry out lahat ng mga iniisip po ninyo with the help of your mentors. So I hope that is clear to all kung sino po yung dapat nandito. Also, remember, the SMB will not provide for immediate income for the participant's family. Why? Because ito pong pag-aaral na to will take about, close to 3 months. And we don't expect na, kasi ang learning grant, mangyayari pa lang naman yan, no? Pagdating after ng week 4, tas mag-start pa lang magnegosyo. So ideally, one of the couple, let's say, ang papa-attend is the mother, kasi siya yung merong oras. Pero yung tatay nagtatrabaho. We don't want that the couple will suddenly parang aalis sila sa mga trabaho nila just to participate in this one. Hindi pwede yon, lalo na may mga anak sila na dapat nilang asikasuhin. So it doesn't work that way. We need the commitment of one spouse para po siya yung a-attend, siya yung tututok sa negosyo, while the other one is there to provide for the needs of the family. All right? I hope that's clear. Also, this is not to solve urgent problems kasi once again, we're talking about starting a business. No, ang ating pong profit doesn't come right away. Kailangan pa natin pagtrabahuhan pa. That's why the participant profile and commitment, number one, should not currently own a business, although you may have previously owned one. Okay lang po yan. You should also choose to participate in the program voluntarily and be accountable for your own success. This is your business. You should also commit to being fully engaged in the program and attending every activity for the next 8 weeks, including one Saturday activity from 8:30 to 5 p.m. Ang haba po noon, pero you have to be there. You should keep your weekly commitments, which may take 5 to 10 hours a week, and be ready to act upon it, because you are given the chance to participate in a very wonderful program. So therefore, ang counterpart niyo is to really be engaged. You should also write a business plan and make a presentation of your business. Tuturuan po kayo dito how you'll do it. Don't worry about it. And then you should also begin a small new business. Why should I take this course? Ito po, no? Because according to Elder Bednar, now is the time to prepare and prove ourselves to be willing and able to do all things whatsoever the Lord our God shall command us. So why is now the time to act? It's because preparing and choosing to make our lives better by starting our own business is the reason this program was created. Labi na sa Pilipinas, kabalutan na ay mga lugar, no, na ay mga places where there are no jobs. So, parami ng challenge na to, na what if wala talagang trabaho? Unsa man ang dapat nating ma-develop ng mga skills. And so, being entrepreneurial is also a big economic success for the members to really learn about. Ito pa yung mga natutunan natin last year with the pilot, the 5 pilot SMB programs we had. Number 1, the Starting My Business will help students overcome a lack of confidence. Alam ko po, kabalota na minsan meron tayong nahihiya tayo, no? Paano makipag-usap sa mga customers? Pero dito tuturuan talaga kayo with the help of the Lord to overcome your shyness. No, minsan maulaw ka na mabaligya ba? Parang it's just parang debasing para sa inyo, pero no. Through here, you will find out how it can be one of the most beneficial skills you can ever learn. And then also the combination of doctrine, teaching skills, and action are essential here. Hindi pwedeng may missing. Dapat alam natin sakto ang atong pag-unawa sa doctrine, ganun din sa atong mga actions, no? And also remember this, you are expected to fail. Setbacks here are a critical part of the learning process. Hindi tayo yung naghahanap ng success story na dapat lahat kayo successful ha, dapat pagka-launch ninyo ng business, walang mali, walang masayop. No, this is the avenue for you to really learn your business. And this also removes the risk, hindi po ba? Because we are given the learning material na hindi nagaling sa atin mismo yung capital. Pero one of the greatest findings we have here, nung nakausap ni Sister Ruth Del Mundo, our DTA sa Toledo, na nagulat siya at saka natuwa siya na just because the church helped them fund yung kanilang negosyo, mas pinahalagaan po nila. And so, learning capital here is key to action, based learning, and the reduction of risk. Makapag-start kayo magnegosyo nang hindi kayo, alam niyo, minsan kasi talaga natatakot tayo kasi pera pinaghirapan. This time also, ito po, it's a sacred money. That's why ang commitment natin is for this to really work. Now, defining the problem, ito po yung mga problema natin, hindi ba? Living day-to-day tayo, lack of employment opportunities, lack of confidence, and then many primary earners are women. We are also lacking in financial options. Pag nangutang naman tayo, napakalaki ng interest. And also the fear of starting all the time. So kayo po, are you aware that any of these problems have occurred in your life or in the lives of your members? I think the answer is a resolute yes. Talagang lagi natin tong nakikita elsewhere, no? So brothers and sisters, remember that the key factors of success are the following. Importante po ito from the start to finish. So stake or district SWG support. Dapat po intact yung inyong specialized working group for SMB na nagmi-meet po kayo. You know who are in this program, you know what's happening, nasaan na kayo sa timeline. Kayo po on top of everything here. Also, tandaan po natin, lahat dapat nasa Saturday activity. Wala pong dapat absent dyan. Kaya gagawa ng paraan ng mga participants na magkaroon kayo ng mga prior preparation, no? And making sure na wala kayong ibang gagawin na activity that day. You cannot say you have to do ministering or you have to attend an RS activity. No, that is not acceptable. You have to be there during the Saturday activity. Also remember this, that we're not just learning business, but we are helping you to develop faith in our Savior. And we will learn from each other through group learning experience. Kumbaga nga, parang walang iwanan. This is your class. This is your batch. So you can rely on each other as well. We also introduce the learning capital early in the process para po masimulan na. You may not use the entire capital during your first week. Pwede naman pong as you go along, for example, ang inyong negosyo, kailangan pagkain. So hindi naman pwedeng bibili nyo lahat ng sabay-sabay. Baka mabulok, hindi po ba? So parang itetest nyo muna yung waters and then when it's going well already, that's the time you will add on the rest of the learning capital. Also, remember, wag po natin isisisi sa ating mga mentors or sa mga specialists natin. The accountability is on you because you are the student for HITO. You are also taught here to do record keeping. Kung di natin ginagawa yan dating, now is the time for you to learn to do record keeping. And we also learn by doing. Lahat po nang aaralin ninyo, ano nyo yan, itetest nyo talaga yan, paano mag-marketing, paano makipag-usap sa mga suppliers, how are you going to do this and that. So, and I hope that you will see it as an enjoyable pursuit, no? Rather than thinking, oh, kailangan kumita. No, that's part of it. But can you just see the opportunity given to you to learn about business with a learning capital, right? And also, remember, you are not alone in this one. Kaya naay tayong mga mentors who will support you early in the process. All right. Now, let's talk about the other key elements of our program success. Ito po, no, ano ba ang pinakamagandang model pagdating po sa business orientation? Is it going to be program-oriented? How can I get income, or how can I get funding from the government or church so I can start a small business? Kasi for the longest time, we keep hearing this from members, kung meron lang akong kapital, makakapagnegosyo na ako. But the truth of the matter is, does that really equate to success when you have the capital? Or do you think it should be product-oriented? Dapat alam ko kung anong product or service that I can sell to people. Or could it be market-oriented? What is the critical need of the people that I can help solve? So tingnan po natin saan dito yung pinakamalaking factor of pinakamalaking rate of success when it comes to saan ba talaga dapat tayo naka-anchor yung ating paniniwala at yung mga gagawin natin pagdating sa negosyo. Remember, brothers and sisters, understanding of two income, if you are here to actually learn it, how to earn it, then if you compare that as, galing naman sa simbahan okay lang, may learning capital, $500. So you consider it as a gift or help. Now, magkaiba po ang magiging resulta niyan. If you're here to be accountable for your own success, then your earnings will be unlimited. Nakita po namin to sa Toledo Stake. Yung mga success story po natin doon. They started with something, nag-fail sila doon until later on in the program, nakaisip sila how to turn it around. At nagulat kami na nakapag-isip pa sila ng way better than the original idea. And so now, magugulat po kayo sa naging takbo ng kanilang mga negosyo. Alright? Magaganda po. Yung iba, of course, nagsisimula pa rin. So, it's good also, maybe we'll give the time later to President John to tell more about the stories of ours, mga nag-participate sa Toledo, para magkaroon din kayo na idea kung ano yung mga ginagawa po nila. But if you see here, pumunta po kayo dito and you think this is just, okay lang, kapital naman ng simbahan yan, then your earnings here will be limited because hindi nyo papahalagahan Okay, just because it's not your money. But if you're here because you want to make it work, Heavenly Father will definitely help you with that one. And we want you to really go for this kind of income, which is unlimited. So now we have to understand that we have to sell products or services that solve people's problems. Number one solution po talaga yan. No? And the solution must be better than someone else's. Kung marami na nagtitinda ng bibingka, ano po yung gagawin ninyo better than the rest? Kung meron na po nagre-repair ng sapatos, ano po yung dadagdag nyo sa inyong service so that you will be sought for. Hindi yung katulad yung sa isang gumagawa na for the longest time. And then number 3, you will always have to be a problem solver. An entrepreneur is someone who solves problems. So ito po yung mga essential factors na kailangan po natin maintindihan na papasok tayo ngayon dito sa Starting My Business. We encourage you to be competitive. Kailangan, hindi tayo papatalo kasi magpupursige kayo dito makikita nyo, nagsisimula kayo, mag-aamas pa lang kayo, magsisimula pa lang kayo ng inyong customer base So anong gagawin ninyo mga pagpupunyagi para makuha mo sila? You should also know how to compete because there will be competitors around you. How can you successfully outsmart the competition? Sabi po ni Jack Welch, a legendary CEO, if you don't have a competitive advantage, do not compete. So tuturuan kayo ngayon dito sa SMB how you're going to have a competitive advantage. Kaya sana po papasok kayo dito not because nabulungan kayo ng mga kakilala ninyo or let's say ng isang member, ganito gawin mo negosyo pagpasok mo sa SMB. Idea niya yon. Ito po dapat idea ninyo. So don't be afraid to think. Don't be afraid to really start from the bottom in terms of ideation ba? Ano yung magiging idea po ninyo? Pero kailangan meron na kayong certain skill pa rin, Kailangan skill set to create the product or deliver the service. Dapat meron na po kayo nito. Meron na, sa mga months, sa mga weeks na, intervening weeks na lumipas mula nang sinelect kayo. And also, you have to learn skill set to start and run the business. Ang focus po ng SMB ay ang number 2. Skill set to start and run the business. Hindi po kayo tuturuan dito paano gumawa ng bibingka, Kayo po mismo dapat ang marunong gumawa nun. Kuha po ba natin? So when you say skill set, dapat alam mo yung operations, alam mo yung product, alam mo yung service. Yun yung sinasabi natin na piniprepare mo na yung sarili mo ngayon pa lang. Okay? Because ang focus ng SMB really ay nandoon sa number 2. Tuturuan kayo paano mag-start at mag-run ng business. So I hope that's clear to everyone. Now, malapit na po tayo matapos yung presentation, then later we will accompany your questions. So these are the challenges during the pilot last year. Some PRISA dealers have chosen FO-dependent members who struggle to find a job as SMB participants. Hindi po to effective. Kasi po, dependent po sila. No? Kapag wala silang, can you just imagine, mag-iisip ka ng negosyo, and yet, at the back of your mind, you have to provide for the family. So, papaano po yun? Mahati yung focus mo. No? Yun yung nangyayari na baka hindi mo na itutuloy kasi nga wala ka ng pamasahe, kasi wala ng pera para pambili ng ulam. So it may not be the best candidate, dear bishops, if you're here to really, so please, ito po, pag-usapan niyo po yan sa inyong council. Another one is the reading comprehension of SMB material is a challenge for some participants because these materials are in English. So ang akong hangyo sa mga facilitators, as much as possible, bring this to the understanding of your participants. Kung kinahanglan ka ng i-translate it into Bisaya, let's do that. Although some of the things cannot be translated naman talaga, no, especially numbers, we cannot, or some key concepts in math. Pero the rest, if we can accommodate, para po matuto sila. Also, there were challenges that the learning capital was not delivered on target timeline due to some procurement confusions. Kasi nga po, iba't ibang supplier, no? Iba't ibang lugar. Pero ginagawan po natin ng paraan this year na improve natin yung part na yan. That's why we have to know kung yung magiging schedule po ng bawat apat na nandito ngayon. Also, the sourcing and distribution of materials grants are a real challenge. Ngayon pa lang, pag may naisip na kayo, kailangan talagang hanapin nyo, no, saan yung best ninyong makukuha ng mga sources, merchants, no, mga vendors. Alright? So, ito na po yan. Bibigay ko itong presentation sa mga specialists, the stake specialists, and please put the dates here. Okay? So, wag nyo na pong isipin to. Itong orientation, we've done this. President, can you tell me more about the pre-survey ng week 2? President Bautista.
Sister, pre-survey ng week 2. Okay.
Opo.
So sister, ang plano namin talaga is magkaroon pa lang ng orientation hopefully by tomorrow. Okay? So, actually yun yung na-realize ko ngayon. Medyo naging busy lang ako sa Bugo, pero ang sabi ko kanina initially kay Sister Joanne na we'll have the orientation next week, pero I've realized na dapat mangyari na yung orientation bukas.
Yes.
Kasi brothers and sisters, tingnan nyo 8 lessons po ito. Okay, so lumalabas parang dalawang buwan. Kung hindi natin ilalagyan ng ipa-factor in yung weeks na gugugulin natin doon sa preparation ng business plan. Okay, so doon sa 2 buwan pa lang, lumalabas nito na December 18 matatapos yung lesson kung tuloy-tuloy po ito. So ang gusto po natin is ma-establish yung negosyo bago magpasko. Kaya nga po, ngayon ko lang na-realize na dapat po yung orientation mangyari tomorrow kasi dapat po yung lesson 1 mangyari ng Saturday next week. So yun po yung realization ko ngayon habang dinidiscuss Sister Ayo yung presentation. Kasi po mahihirapan po tayo kung ma-establish natin yung negosyo na tapos na yung tapos na yung Christmas season. Kasi by January halos wala ng pera ang mga tao. Kaya nga po mas maganda na maumpisahan natin kaagad. Okay, so yung pre-survey po na to, ito na po basically it's between orientation and lesson 1 kung saan kumbaga sa natin po yung mga participants as to doon sa learning na nakuha nila sa orientation. Kaya po yung I'm glad na yung Tagbilaran po umpisa na orientation tomorrow. Toledo will push na gawin po yun tomorrow para at least ma-meet namin yung target date na matapos po yung lesson.
Thank you, President. So, as you can see, tight na po
So,
tayo.
ako na ba yung or?
Opo, ayan. Pakita ko lang po to, President. Ito yung sasagutan po ng mga specialists po natin. Papadala nila sa atin to. na po yun. Okay, so I'll stop the sharing para po sa mga questions ninyo, and then hopefully, President, can you also help me po with the questions na
Sige.
nanggaling sa kanila? Okay, brothers and sisters, we now